want to thank you all for coming. That's it. Ride and roll. Now, as most of you know, I'm a bit of a wreck. Yeah. I've got some kind of speech. It's all swirling around in my head. I'll try and get it out. I got out of bed this morning, looked in the mirror and frightened myself to death. 3 or 4 days ago, because the bags under my eyes were that bad, I started rubbing pile cream in them. It hasn't made the slightest bit of difference, but my ass is alright. Alright, yeah, I want to thank you all for coming and making this a really special occasion for these young couple that are rapidly reaching middle age. We've got family on both sides that have come down from Scotland. And we've also got people in from Australia. Now, that's a long way to come. Lulu and Keith, well done.
Hey.
Well done. I don't want them stopping. Now, a lot of people don't know this. Keith's quite happy for me to tell them that he used to serve in the Royal Australian Navy. And then he threw himself off his motorbike one day, smashing all his arm and his shoulder in. And he's now a one-armed taxi driver.
Queensland.
Yeah, one-armed taxi driver. Prior to that, he had a discharge. He was Navy. You're supposed to have a discharge if you're Navy, aren't you? So the point that I'm trying to make there is that if anybody goes out to Brisbane, Australia, and sees a one-armed taxi driver, don't go in his car, for God's sake. Because he likes to pick his nose, and that means he's got no hands up with him. I can see my mate there, and good family friends, Mr. Long, Sue and Stan, affectionately known as Longy. Longy was a taxi driver. About 2 weeks, somebody piddled on his back seat so he got it. And now he's a first-class driving instructor. So he doesn't allow people piddling. Where do we get to? It's all swilling round. Oh, Brownridge. Very good friend. Nearly 40 years there. It must be 40 years there. We do my speech. I've only got a few pointers. Hang on, I'll better put Tang all Bex on. Oh yeah, where am I? Brownridge.
Yeah, I'm over there, Sid. If you can see that far.
Janet and Neil Brownridge, good friends for many, many years. Brownridge and I served in 40 Commando Royal Marines in Malaya, Singapore, Hong Kong, Philippines, Borneo. That lad has gone down in the annals of military history as the guy, as the Marine that smuggled a completely naked lady of the night into Semengo camp. They call her Black Mary. If anybody wants to, if anybody wants to know any more, just get him a triple Bacardi and he'll tell you all the good. But honestly, neither of us indulged in many, many services. Where have we got to? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't say that. I have been threatened with violence by Kate. She said she's going to give me a damn sound thrashing if I insult or upset anybody at all or embarrass anybody. And all I want to say is, Is it all right if we do it the same as last time, with black suspenders, black with the gas mask and some big boots? I don't.
Have you still got the whip? Jared's having visions now.
I don't want to wear dog collar. Right, so that's the threat of violence. Yeah. Now I might just start rabbiting on about my boat.
Didn't take long, did it?
I might just start rabbiting on about my boat, and then I might not.
Certainly.
No, not quite.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that bit now. Because we are due to be going on a cruise, and I know that you were fancying going out on the boat.
Yeah.
Don't
Now-
do it. Don't do it.
Just as Captain Pugwash has his motley crew, I'm looking at that fella over there, Brownridge. He was the master at arms, or first mate, known as Master Bates. So one of you two is either going to be Seaman Staines. What about this kid for Roger the cabin boy? So yeah, we will throw the ropes off, but whether we ever get back's anybody's guess.
You think you're joking?
No. Oh yeah. On a serious note.
It's only Kathy, we'll go down.
Serious note. Absent friends. We've got 3 absent friends today. Cloud 9. They're not with us. Let's see who the first one is. The first one was my great aunt, Michelle's great aunt. Her name, Georgia Ethel Morfitt. Now, my great aunt brought me up the first 15 years of my life, so she was like a mother to me. I've lost my thread. Oh yeah. She brought me up for my first 15 years, and we then spent, Kate and I, the next 35 years looking after her. There's an old saying: you reap what you sow. So, looking at you two, in 2 years, 2 years' time, when I'm on my Zimmer frame, and I'm trundling along, I'm dragging my leg behind me, and there's something not very nice coming out the bottom of my trousers.
I'll be pushing you very fast on a big hill.
One of you two is carrying the toilet roll.
That's us in the clear, darling. That's us in the clear.
She was a great lady. Auntie Ethel, she was called. She was a great lady, and without Auntie Ethel, we wouldn't be here today. There's another fella here, Brownridge knew him, Wainwright. He's on Cloud 9 as well. We're having a right old party up there. Wainwright served with Brownridge and myself out far east. We came on together, Wainwright and I, on the same plane, and landed on the 14th of October, 1964. We both went on at our leave, reported to 4th 3 Commando in Stonehouse Barracks in Plymouth, and did joining routine there. And both of us agreed we had to get out of that place. It was a grim barracks. The only way we could get out of it was either go AWOL, which wouldn't be very sensible because naval prisons are not very nice places, or we could get married. That'll get us out. So I said to Wainwright, I says, what do you reckon? He said, yeah, good idea. We both met girls. I'd met Kate the first day I arrived back in UK, 14th of October 64. We went up, had a weekend pass, came back. Wainwright says to me, he says, how you get on? I said, I think my feet are going under the table. I think there's half a chance here. We did another weekend pass, and then I was going home on leave, Christmas, with a £13 engagement ring. That was a lot of brass in them days. £13 engagement ring, and I proposed and was accepted.
Pregnant pause.
The proposal was accepted, and I says to Wainwright, I says, it's on, and he was cooking on gas as well. The next time I went back home, it was Easter, and I was a £9 wedding ring. It costed me a bleeding fortune going out of town. And we got married next to the Minster because we couldn't afford the Minster.
It's quite your old rings.
And Wainwright was my best man. Without Wainwright, we wouldn't have been here today. Now the other guy I want to talk about is a guy called Harry Walker, who was my father-in-law. Lovely guy, and I wished he could have been here today, but he can't. He gave me his daughter's hand in marriage. And without Harry Walker standing next to Wainwright at the church, we won't be here today. Right, that's your absent friends out of the way. Hang on, I'll just check this. Can't talk about that. Can't talk about one of these piles. I can't tell you the very interesting story of Stan's vasectomy operation. And I can't talk about Wainwright's bisexual dog.
Leave him alone, he's doing
What's it got to do? It's nothing to do with weddings, this, is it? I can't tell you about Walker and myself dancing with transvestites at Primrose Valley. But I can tell you about Michelle's imminent arrival. That comes soon, didn't it? We always used to go with Mum and Dad, Primrose Valley. Kevin, I think, wherever you are. All right, mate, you'll be there as well. Yeah, good fun. I've lost my drift. Oh yeah, Primrose Valley. We used to get a caravan, and then Mum and Dad would be in the chalet at the top there, waiting for it to slide straight into the east coast, isn't it? But one year we went to Bridlin. Same again, Mum and Dad. We got a 3-bedroom semi-detached house, and as we were walking ashore that night, Katie says to me, she says, I'm pregnant. I says, I'll stand by you. Now I know it was this particular holiday. Without a shadow of a doubt, it was this particular holiday, because the following day, I got out of bed, I went for a quick shave shower shampoo, and blocked the toilet. You can't remember, you can't going back. So I blocked the toilet, and I flushed it a dozen times, but it wouldn't go, it was a hell of a log. It wouldn't go down. It wouldn't go down. So I came down and I got Mum and Yo to boil kettles and pans up as fast as you could go. And I was going upstairs and I was whacking them down the bog. And finally, I cracked the bog. It's all running out the side of the bog, down through the floor, into the pantry over the next following morning's breakfast. Right? I had to go cap in hand. I had to go cap in hand to the guy that owned the house. So I knocked on his door and I says, all right, mate, we're round at number 24. We're on holiday in number 24. He says, oh yeah. I says, I've got a bit of a problem. He says, what? I says, wife's blocked toilet this morning. Wife's blocked toilet this morning and it's bust. Anyway, he came round and fitted it. I don't think he was amused. Where we got to? Oh, we're still on in Michelle's imminent arrival. So we got back off holiday.